Hollywood is a place of glitz, glamour, and ever-changing fame. Some actors and musicians stay in the spotlight for decades, while others seem to vanish without a trace. Whether due to personal choices, career changes, or unexpected circumstances, these celebrities stepped away from Hollywood, leaving fans wondering where they are now. Here are 10 celebrities who disappeared from the limelight. 1. Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz was once one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, known for films like Charlie's Angels, Shrek, and There's Something About Mary. However, in 2014, she quietly stepped away from acting to focus on her personal life, family, and business ventures. She has since launched an organic wine company and enjoys a more private life. 2. Jack Nicholson. A Hollywood legend, Jack Nicholson starred in iconic films like The Shining, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Batman. Despite his immense talent, Nicholson retired from acting in the early 2010s, reportedly due to memory issues. He now lives a quiet life away from the public eye. 3. Bridget Fonda. Bridget Fonda was a rising star in the 90s with roles in Jackie Brown, Single White Female, and Point of No Return. However, after marrying composer Danny Elfman in 2003, she stepped away from Hollywood completely to focus on her family life. She has rarely been seen in public since. 4. Rick Moranis. Best known for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Ghostbusters, Rick Moranis was a beloved actor in the 80s and 90s. However, after the tragic loss of his wife, he stepped away from Hollywood to raise his children. He has made a few small appearances over the years but has largely avoided the spotlight. 5. Taylor Lautner. Taylor Lautner became a worldwide sensation for his role as Jacob in Twilight. However, after the franchise ended, his career didn't take off as expected. He took on a few smaller projects but ultimately chose a more private life, focusing on personal interests and family. 6. Freddie Prinze Jr. Freddie Prinze Jr. was a heartthrob in the late 90s and early 2000s, starring in films like She's All That and I Know What You Did Last Summer. He later transitioned to voice acting and stepped away from Hollywood to focus on cooking and family life with his wife, actress Sarah Michelle Gellar. 7. Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes was one of the biggest child stars of the late 90s and early 2000s, known for The Amanda Show and She's the Man. However, after facing personal struggles, she left acting to focus on her mental health and education. She later pursued a career in fashion design. 8. Macaulay Culkin. The Home Alone star was one of the most famous child actors of all time, but he stepped away from Hollywood in the early 2000s. He later made occasional appearances and pursued other interests, including a comedy band and podcasting. Today, he leads a much quieter life with his family. 9. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan was the queen of romantic comedies in the 90s, starring in hits like Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. However, she gradually disappeared from the big screen, choosing to focus on directing and raising her children. She has since made rare appearances in Hollywood. 10. Gene Hackman. A legendary actor with 2 Academy Awards, Gene Hackman retired from acting in 2004 after a career spanning decades. He chose to live a private life in New Mexico, where he enjoys writing novels and painting. Despite being out of the spotlight, he remains one of Hollywood's greatest actors. Many of these stars left Hollywood by choice, prioritizing their families, health, or personal passions. While some may return, others seem content living life away from the cameras. Which celebrity disappearance surprised you the most?